The views and opinions expressed on From the Mouths of Madness are that of the panel and not of the Geeks Under the Influence Network or their sponsors, Amazon.com and tpublic.com. Listeners, beware. Coming straight from the Mouths of Madness, I'm one of the hosts, Lowdown. With me as always is...
F.U. Hunter. Happy New Year, bitches.
Happy fucking New Year, bitches.
Happy fucking New Year.
Yeah.
Wearing your lizard man outfit or stupid-ass clown outfit or whatever you want to wear.
Whatever you're fucking wearing.
I don't know why that would be a requirement.
Well, especially in the original. Who the fuck does it on New
There's
Year's?
only two things I've seen that's referenced getting in costumes for New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm.
And it's this movie and fucking Trading Places.
Yeah.
The only two times we're celebrating New Year's by getting dressed up is on a train.
On a train.
And I don't know what the deal is with that.
Yeah, I've never dressed up for New Year's.
Yeah, I've never been invited to a costume on a train party for New
Maybe
Year's.
it was a thing in the 80s.
Maybe?
And then before we were old enough to go to New Year's parties, it died off.
Exactly.
Maybe that's what happened. I don't know.
Yeah. Too many murders on the trains and costumes.
I guess. Before we dive into this episode, I do want to make note. I know we normally release an end of the year episode on best of whatever year and what we're looking forward to going into the next year. Due to panelist stuff that is going to come out, it's just going to be the first episode going into 2023. So we'll still have it. It's the first episode, so it still counts.
It counts.
It counts. Yeah. Fuckers. But yeah, it is still coming out. I know you motherfuckers look forward to that too, because there are always a couple sneakers in there.
We got some shit to talk about and some shit to get hyped about.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we got some shit to find, like the one last bitch about.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh,
Get
it's
that
coming.
final one.
Dude, it's coming, dude. But yeah.
Wipe that last turd of 2022.
Oh.
It's
the alcohol shit.
It's a big turd.
It's the alcohol shits, dude. It's that diarrhea. But yeah. For tonight's episode and our final episode of the year, we have a killer of filler for you, and it is on the 1980 film Terror Train versus the 2022 Tubi original film Terror Train. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now,
why did we pick Terror Train for?
Because the original Terror Train 1980 is New Year's Eve.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the remake.
The remake's on Halloween. It's Halloween.
Oh.
It's Halloween.
Oh, okay.
But the Terror Train 2 that Tubi's putting out this New Year's, so within the same year, they thought that this movie was so good, this remake, that they decided to make a sequel to their own remake.
Now, when you say good, like people watched it or people liked it or...
Why else would they make a fucking sequel, bro?
I mean, or did they already commit? They're like,
we're going to commit to 2. We're going to do this remake, then we'll make our own sequel and get our own thing going, our own franchise.
How does Tubi mark, like, I guess...
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't know.
How did they make this? I don't know. Yeah.
Now let's get it up. Let's go out the gate with the original, though. The original 1980 Terror Train is nothing special. It definitely was in that lump of, hey, we need killer, bunch of teens, drunk and horny, Halloween, fucking... It just fell under the gaze of the slasher craze after Halloween, dude.
College kids on... It's almost like they just, like, they picked out different, like, kind of words, like college kids, train, costumes. All right, and there you go. That's a slasher. There you go. Like,
it's a movie.
All right, yeah.
So it's definitely just one of those watered-down slashers. In my opinion, it was never a great standout one. Like, I own it, but I won't...
The only thing I think that stands out, is besides the fact that it's, I guess, Jamie Lee Curtis, is David Copperfield. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Rewatch over. Like, oh, yeah, that motherfucker's in this, all right? That's about it. Yeah. You're like, hey, I get to see David Copperfield get killed.
Yeah,
okay,
that's cool. They also do some sweet tricks.
Yeah.
They were pretty sweet tricks. The magic show was pretty cool.
They couldn't possibly, in the remake, get Chris Angel. Because you know what? That would have been the one thing that motivated me with this movie.
Yeah.
Is if they're going to stay with the beats of the original, I'd like to see fucking Chris Angel get killed.
See, I think the difference is that when the original was made, Copperfield was still he was famous, but he was still baby famous.
Yeah. Like,
Chris Angel's like, fucking...
I know, but I'm just saying, like, come on.
They would have better luck getting David Tennant, like in the Friday Night remake, to do another illusionist act.
They should have done that at least. Because the douchebag they got...
I don't think the budget was there for anybody.
He's just a magician douchebag.
I don't think the budget was there for anybody.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, and I thought the killer in the remake was actually somebody I know, but no.
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 Just
Dude.
another old bad actress.
Oh God, yeah. So again, the original one's not anything special. I know, probably get some shit for this. For some people think this is fucking a great film, and it's not bad. It's just nothing special.
It's very basic.
Yeah,
it's
it's
one of
very
those,
basic.
If you go start listing top like slasher movies,
That does not come up
it
in my
doesn't come
list
up.
at all.
If you're listing okay slasher movies, it matches it. But
Yeah.
it's not. I mean, it's not dog shit, but it's not something that you go straight for.
No,
So-
no, not at all. Like if I'm really in the mood for a slasher, like I said, I own it. But this is where it goes. Like the last thing I had was the first time I think it hit Blu-ray. So Scream Factory a long, long time ago, and I never owned the movie. I just had only seen it whenever it came on like TV or was, getting into the streaming phase, was streaming somewhere. But then I bought it, and then they I think there's another version that came out 4K. I was like, I don't need to buy it again. Like I don't need to buy it again. I got the Scream Factory version without a slipcover for like $10 on Amazon. I'm good.
I think I've got it. And it's
fine.
one of those 4 movie DVDs.
That's really.
That's just like it was with other stuff that I liked. That I was like, I guess if I ever want to watch it, it's on this. But
Yeah.
I don't have it by itself. Like,
And I'll say that if I ever want to go down a Jamie Lee Curtis rabbit hole, I would pick like The Fog over this.
or Prom Night.
Or Prom Night.
Prom Night, yeah.
But I'm just saying The Fog because you also got Tom Atkins, which is fucking sweet.
Tom,
And Adrian Barbeau. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
come on, man. And fucking, what's his face? The priest. I always fucking forget his name, but he's been in a bunch of, he was a creep show. He was in a bunch of shit. And a cameo from John Carpenter. You got all this sweet shit in The Fog.
Yeah.
And this movie, like I said, this movie's just basic as fuck. It's cookie cutter slasher movie. And again, I'm not hating on the film. It's just is what it is, And the kills are okay. I mean,
You got a decapitation.
you got the body getting run over,
Yeah.
and then the finger.
The body run over is kind of sweet. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
When they start the train, it's
Yeah.
like, all right,
Here we
any bodies
go.
on the tracks? Nope.
Yeah.
All right, and then squish.
Yeah.
That was kind of funny. I like that. The
How'd they get the finger from underneath the moving train into the gift box? And how the fuck did that happen?
How did the guy, while sitting with everybody, fucking get stabbed or whatever? When they pull his shirt open and he's fucking dead.
Yeah, the boyfriend Mo or whatever the fuck his name is.
How did that happen?
It was the same thing happened in the remake but except he was in the back of the group, so that made more sense where somebody could be walking
Exactly.
out, slice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
slice
in the
and
original,
dice.
they're just all sitting together, and then he's like,
Huddled
"Oh
and-
fuck, I don't feel good. I'm dead."
Yeah.
Yeah. Like what? All right.
I mean, this 22 remake was beat for beat, almost the same
It's-
fucking film.
Same stupid lizard.
It's not as
costume,
creepy.
but it's updated. But there weren't the same stupid lizard costume. The clown costume is updated, but the lizard costume was as bad as it was in 80. And the 81, you could say, yeah, it's the 80. It was a shitty costume. This dude, he's like, look, I'm Godzilla, ha. And it's but you were in the same costume from the 80s, but you're not this is a retro costume.
No, but it looks like shit. If you remember the one from the 80s movie, was legit. The body was looked scaly. This was green. It was like a Spirit Halloween costume. I'm sorry, it was like a
but
Spirit
that's what I'm
costume.
saying
It was terrible.
Is that
It was terrible.
There wasn't any kind of retro thing with it.
No,
You just,
no.
I just found this shitty costume.
Yeah, it was
I'm
just a
wearing
shitty
it.
costume.
Yeah.
And they upgraded the first swap of costumes because this is how the killer can move around everybody, just swapping costumes. With the clown thing, all right, it was creepy. The eyes were cool, all this and that. But honestly, the conductor mask to me was creepier.
Yeah,
it was
I'll
way
give-
fucking
yeah.
creepier.
Yeah.
I thought that was a really cool
Well, I thought it was a Groucho Marx kind of mask or something.
I thought, but it was, but I thought he had a conductor hat and or was it just straight Groucho Marx?
It was Groucho Marx.
Okay.
If I remember.
I
But
thought that was a
worked
hat.
because it was that kind of where you could almost see the person's face. but
Yeah.
It's fog.
And he got that fake smile
Yeah.
and all. It was just so much creepier.
Yeah, and that works. And here it's the generic evil clown mask.
Yeah. It lost some character, I think.
Yeah.
It just imposing figure.
And
you know?
you could tell from Tubi promoting it, they were like, check out this clown mask.
Yeah, it was
And
like,
you're
bam.
yeah, or I just could go on Netflix or Prime and find every generic killer clown movie, bullshit, it looks like that. There's
Or go
nothing
watch
special
the
about it.
OG, which is basically that one's based off Tim Curry's Pennywise.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
It's based off Tim Curry's Pennywise.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like to me.
There's nothing special with that mask.
No.
So, yeah, and then.
But even though that I know that movie hadn't in this remake using that clown mask, there have been multiple shitty clown movies, but it literally looks like Tim Curry's Pennywise, just with the hair, just angry.
Yeah.
If they took his makeup and made him angry, I mean, the red nose, all that shit. It was just like, okay, get the fuck out of here.
I can't tell which group of douchebags I hated more from the original or this one, but I think it might have been this one, the reboot, because like I just didn't care about anybody at all.
In either film. I didn't care about either film. I really didn't care about any of the characters.
Actually, in the OG, I like Old Man Conductor. Old Man Conductor.
Okay, he
Old
was
Man
cool.
Conductor, he's like, oh, we gotta take care of this. Some shit's going on. Like, he's almost turned into conductor detective guy.
He gave a shit. He gave a shit. He's like, I got these kids.
This one, you've got.
Well, you find out why the conductor doesn't give a shit.
Well, I understand, but I'm saying, so you have the girl under her.
Yeah,
conductor.
yeah. She's the gives a shit.
Yeah, she's the gives a shit. And then we'll just throw out there the big reveal. Okay?
Yeah. Oh God.
In the OG, the big reveal is, wait a second, where's this killer been the entire time? The magician's assistant. Dun dun dun.
And
I can see where now in this time.
Because I was looking for an assistant when I was watching the movie. I'm like, where's the assistant?
We don't go.
We're gonna go Friday 13th route.
Yeah.
I mean, basically.
But they went Friday 13th route.
You know, and it's like, what the fuck?
But that's just stupid. And then you're like, wait, was this the old lady the entire time overpowering everybody?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
no. And when you do that, then you're like, that doesn't fucking make any sense.
Dude, she like straight up slammed dudes around. Like, look, in Friday 13th, when our main killer was a woman, it was basically like one strike or stabs or whatever.
Yeah, you literally, hey, it's, and then, like you don't have a time.
But she was a larger frame woman, and there was body staging. Remember, she threw a body through a window.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Is it psycho strength? Is it psycho strength? Because they say
I'm just saying when you go back and watch it, it doesn't seem to be a lady in her 60s wearing a mask. I'm just saying, it doesn't.
No.
You go back and you're like, no, that doesn't work out.
No, 100%. I agree.
And I know that's like, let's see how much she deceived everybody. No, I don't think that was her.
No.
And then the kid who, like the original, got tricked at the beginning, is there, and he's full psycho. So you're like, okay, I guess. But then they just go, no, kill him. Yeah, doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
and that's the thing. They both start off the same way. Kid gets traumatized,
wraps himself,
Ralph in the fucking thing. Now, and that was even scarier in the first one. Like, that was just creepy as shit. Like,
it was creepy, but this one, it was just like inconvenient prop. That was this way.
Yeah.
It wasn't like we'll recreate this. He's like, this is in my face again.
Exactly. And then him being the killer in the original made more sense. And then like when she does that again, it triggers him.
Yeah.
And that I thought that was a cool aspect, that it triggered him and he loses his shit again.
Yeah.
Like it's just clearly fucked him up. Like, I guess he was already somewhat fragile, and then finding out that he was kissing on a cadaver, we just kind of set him over the edge.
Plus, honestly, the cadaver in the original more fucked up looking.
Yeah.
Like this one, it's an old lady. You can see where they had already done the incision, but not as fucked up. And you figured with the update, you make it a little like grimier.
And you know where the remake didn't even go as far was the kill in the bunk. He uses the fucking a severed hand first.
Yeah.
To touch your boobies.
Yeah.
By the way, neither of this film has tits, and I'm really upset about that. It's there was an 80s slasher and then a 2022 remake, and there is 0 boobs.
Yeah.
And that's very depressing.
Yeah.
And there are some, I will say, the women in the remake were a lot more juicy to my liking.
Yes.
That's my personal taste.
But it doesn't matter because you don't see shit.
Anything. But no, it was just modern modern woman wearing thicker hips.
When the blonde's getting stabbed, maybe.
But that's it.
They do kind of a slow motion, which is a weird choice, by the way, is regular motion, slow motion, regular motion, slow motion. When she's getting stabbed, or she gets stabbed, and then it goes slow motion, then back to regular motion, and then slow motion again. I was like,
yeah.
Did you realize we need to add a minute to the running time?
Just keep it.
Just slow motion some of it.
Keep the stab going.
I don't know. Yeah.
But no, it's just like the women in the remake, modern day women where, thicker thighs, just juicier women, like there wasn't that stigma of being a pencil. Like there was in the 80s. So a lot healthier women. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But the 2022 remake has the worst kill out of some of the shittiest horror movies I've seen, with that CGI decapitation.
Oh my god.
And then when they find the head, you've got like a CGI blood because you see the blood,
man.
you see the CGI blood right into the fake, the real practical blood, dude. And it's just like it's a whole different shade.
Is cutting his neck,
and it like folds in,
and it was like if you're trying to cut a piece of steak with a butter knife.
Yeah,
it's like, but they inserted squirting digital blood happening with that, and you're like, okay, either this knife really sucks, like. But it was just, it kept going and going. It wasn't like torturous cutting. It was like, oh, god damn it, I should have got a better knife kind of cutting. Yeah. And you're like, this is fucking stupid.
And then, like, but if you look, there's a part.
But then the head comes right off after that.
But if you look at a certain part when he's like, right when he starts doing the multiple swipes across the throat, like, there's this part where it looks like his throat, like, bends in.
Yep. Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's not.
Like I said, when they find the head, they scream.
We're talking about a Tubi original. I don't know what
Shudder's got a lot of originals. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guarantee Shudder's got more people. I mean, Tubi's got more people with accounts than Shudder does.
I guess.
Shudder's strictly for horror
Tubi's
fans,
also
man.
free. I mean,
don't they have a paid tier?
They do. More power to you if you're gonna pay for Tubi. All right, I'll pay for fucking Shudder.
Yeah.
I guess we're not going to get a Tubi sponsorship here, but
give me
if you're going to pay for Tubi, then you know what? Tubi original, this is what you get.
That's what you get. No, you're right. Like I guess I thought that they would get enough funding to like do some things better.
Yeah.
Like because it can't be that expensive. It's basically one place.
I'm just saying there's not anything extra on Tubi that you can't get on most other streaming.
True.
Except for the Tubi original Terror Train remake. And if that's your selling point to buy Tubi, you need to work a little harder, guys. All right?
But, again, when they find the head, there's a scream, and then it apparently was just holding the blood for our current Jamie Lee Curtis character to see the blood come out. Because it was like, no blood, they find the head, and all of a sudden it just starts leaking blood. That is CGI blood. That is a darker shade than the practical effect blood that's on the floor already.
The motion's a little off.
And then it just goes over it and just so, there's such a contrast between the colors. You're like, oh my God. Now this is terrible.
You have the kid that got traumatized at the beginning show up. And he has to make sure he's as creepy as fuck when he shows up just randomly on the train wearing a sweatshirt of the fraternity he was trying to get into. And he's like, are we gonna do it now? Like 3 years later, he runs into our Jamie Lee Curtis, who had been set up again with the prank. And he's like, is this it? Are we gonna do it? And like being creepy, but he's just really naive. Like,
yeah, he's just naive.
Like,
yeah,
he's just like, oh, I thought being creepy would work for me.
No,
it doesn't work. Yeah.
Sorry.
So he gets fucking killed, and you're like, wait a second, that's not like the original. What are we gonna do?
What do we got?
Dun dun dun.
Yeah. The reason
he's mom. I mean, somebody.
The whole reason
mom.
that the main conductor in the remake didn't give a shit about the kills and all that stuff, or was just playing it off as the newbie being like seeing shit and getting pranked on, is because she was doing it.
Yeah.
It was fucking. And her dialogue.
Kids.
Her dialogue is like,
oh man.
Oh.
Because we get to the end.
Oh.
And
remember, she's like, I'm gonna throw you out and break every bone in your body.
And then she says, nothing can stop me. Right before she gets stabbed and thrown out the train. Like, literally right before it happens.
Yeah.
The door is right behind her. She gets stabbed. And then there's a moment where when she gets stabbed, she looks at her hand, almost like she'd never seen her own blood before. Enough time to distract her to then get kicked out of the train.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you're right.
And you know what's after you bragged about it too.
You know what's funny?
Gonna stop me. Oh wait, stab wound. Me looking at my hand and getting kicked off the train. I guess that'll stop me.
You know what's funny is when I saw that, you're right. She looks at her hand like, my own blood. I was like, bitch, you saw that once a month for 30 some fucking years.
You know what that made me
think? Get the fuck out of here. Well, 40
Nobody
some years.
makes me bleed my own blood.
Yeah.
That would have been better if she had said that and then got kicked off the train. I'd be like, you know what? This movie sucks, but that was kind of hilarious.
See, that's a good point. If they had done this movie tongue-in-cheek, it would have been so much better.
Yeah.
But they tried to do serious like the original. If they had just said, fuck it.
All you had to do is have her stab her and go, nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
I mean, the whole movie. If they had done the whole movie like tongue-in-cheek, fucking just goofy, like schlock shit, that would have been hilarious. It would have been a great, fun movie.
Or just do almost shot for shot most of the stuff.
Literally. even down to the cage scene where she's hiding in the cage and getting fucking. Oh my god, dude! The bathroom, the first kill with the lizard guy, it was all just shot for shot for shot.
Yeah, which both movies, slamming his head into the mirror, like, yes, that will fucking hurt, but kill? There's no shards that go in him.
No.
It's just head goes into the mirror.
It was an off-screen death.
Okay, because I'm just saying.
It had to be.
Both movies.
It had to be an off-screen death.
His head gets slammed, and then it's death.
Yeah, it had to be an off-screen death. There's the only explanation.
You could have his face with shards of glass in the eye.
No, nothing. Just blood everywhere.
Just he died of. I mean, again, it's gonna fucking hurt. I just give us a little more of how did it kill you?
And at least, and you could tell they took real train shots in the original. That was not a real train.
Whoa, we're on a Tubi budget, man. All right, come on now.
Man.
Stock footage all the way, baby.
That was some fake train Polar Express shit, dude.
Because you have to now in almost every horror movie, if there's any potential that somebody out there is going to like it, our last scene cuts to the tracks and there's Mama dead.
Mama dead.
Or is she? Da-da-da.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm just thinking, like, I give two shits. Like,
yeah,
Is that the when they come out with the sequel?
It's supposed to be like picking up right after the horrible events of yada yada yada. I'm like, oh god.
Where does she like roll off the tracks to get on another train?
Yeah, she's like, hey,
I know I'm all fucked up, but I'm the conductor and I'm gonna kill people too. Like, I
don't know how they're gonna work that.
I don't care.
Like, I don't know. I briefly read the synopsis because I was so befuddled with prior to seeing this remake.
Yeah.
Why they're already dropping a sequel the same year?
Yeah.
I was just like, wait a minute, you must have filmed both at the same time.
Now, research the director of the remake, and nothing I'd ever fucking heard of.
No.
But I did not realize the director of the OG, he went on to do some shit that I've heard of. He did Tomorrow Never Dies.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, this one's more embarrassing, but Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. So the shitty Sylvester Stallone,
Estelle Getty.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. That movie is that shit is funny to me.
I'm just saying, I didn't the guy that did Terror Train also did. Yeah.
Now, that movie's a fucking tire fire, but I do enjoy that movie.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just love
the movie with Kurt Russell and Ron Williams, from the 80s. It's like a back to school kind of thing or whatever like that.
Kurt Russell and Robin Williams.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, it's some shitty. Nobody really saw it.
Yeah,
so.
But it's intriguing.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Robin Williams. I like Kurt Russell. What can go wrong?
Yeah. Yeah, then you watch that.
Yeah. No, so this movie was a filler.
I mean, it's free.
It's free.
I mean, you gotta watch commercials, or if you pay for Tubi.
I thought I had a paid tier. I could be wrong.
It might. I'm sorry.
I feel like there's at least a tier to get rid of ads. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, there might be. I just don't think they have any content that's sort of like, well, I should pay $5 for this. Like,
well, Peacock doesn't have really any original content either.
They got some.
Do they?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just want like access to more things because the first tier on Peacock, you still get ads, but you get access to a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like the Chucky series and shit like that.
I apologize if there's stuff I'm missing on Tubi. Y'all can call me the fuck out. I've just never thought of anybody paying for Tubi. So
that movie was fucking terrible.
And that movie does not help the case. Like,
no.
I mean, look, I don't like to deal with commercials, but if I'd had a subscription and that was the bonus is that I didn't have commercials to give you a little free time away from the shit movie. Because you know what? The commercials actually helped out. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I'll you hack whatever shit you want. Give me a little break from this terrible movie.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. No bueno. Bad movie. Nope. It's a filler.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, guys. Just letting
you know what we have to start almost doing now? Ranking what level of the shitty remakes of the Jamie Lee Curtis 80s horror movies. Because you got The Fog.
Got Prom Night.
You got Prom Night.
And you watched the worst of the two. Because I at least had the unrated one. You had the PG-13 bullshit.
But now we got Terror Train. So we might have to come up with trying to figure out how to rank these bitches.
Oh, we did Halloween, too. Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Yeah.
What other ones? Is that it? I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think she got out of horror after that. I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I think.
But I'm just saying, that's still...
Yeah, we can do an episode on ranking of the
we might have to rank the shit.
And reasons why.
Yeah.
It's like, well, this is why this one's the worst number one worst of the shitty fucking remakes.
Yeah. I think we might have to do that. Which I'm realizing now, if you see...
I'm not going back to rewatch any of those fucking movies, though.
No.
Like, I'm not doing
memory.
that. No.
We're not going to do that.
No. Already, because of technical issues, I already had to do The Fog twice. That was fucking painful.
Fuck, yeah.
Yeah.
Which right now I still think is number one. As much as I don't like Terror Train.
Oh, no. The Fog was just...
The Fog might still be top tier.
You know what was great? Is Terror Train was only 90 minutes.
I did like that.
The Fog was like 2 hours.
Yeah.
I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Yeah. Painful. Anyway, so we're wrapping it up for this year, guys. Hit us up at lowdownbrown.gui@gmail.com. Let us know what you thought of the Tubi original 2020 remake of Terror Train. And if you went on to watch the Terror Train 2 sequel to their remake, that also comes out.
Terror Train 2, The Apology? Is that what they're calling it?
That's a good name for it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where it's just like the mom, she woke up and she just starts apologizing to all the parents.
That's the whole movie? Sorry.
They told me part of my rehabilitation was coming around. It's like an AA program, 12 steps
I
for
killed
murder.
your kid. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I killed your boyfriend. Cut his head off. Whatever. Anyway, let us know what you think. And also go to GUIpodcast.com. Check out all the other shows on the network. As we mentioned before, just for the last time, going into 2023, the flagship GUI podcast, the original, the OG, is no longer going to be releasing episodes weekly. We are talking about getting together maybe every quarter, dropping an episode, and we were talking about network stuff because it's still the Geeks on Influence Network with all the other shows under the network. It's just that one is not going to, and GUI Nights as well, the offshoot of GUI. Those two shows will not be releasing anymore going into 2023. I think we're going to do one right out the gate sometime in January to kind of cover the first quarter and discuss the future of the network with everybody. But other than that, that's it. But Madness, we're gonna be kicking ass, taking names. We're gonna be next time you hear from us, it will be recorded in the Madness studio. That's GUI Network will now have 2 studios.
Halls of Madness.
The Halls of Madness.
Halls of Madness. Come on,
man. It's a room.
Come on, man.
It's a room.
It's called the Halls of Madness, all right?
Room.
I know, but
I can't.
the Halls of Justice and shit like that.
Yeah, and there's halls in there with multiple courtrooms.
Whatever.
Oh my God. Learn the English language, sir, and what words mean.
I just like Halls of Madness, all right?
No, it doesn't but we need to figure out
a
different... Yeah, that'd be like at the front of the house, like at the door, it'd be like the halls, because now you have hallways. It's just a room.
I just came with something quick, all right?
Yeah, I could tell. Anyway.
Meanwhile, in the Halls of Madness.
Oh, God.
It's got a ring to it, man.
It does, but it's not a hall. God. Anyway, while you're on GUIpodcast.com, while you're on GUIpodcast.com, check out all the shows on the network. I mean, all the GUI stuff will still be up there if you're catching up or whatever. It'll still be up there for you to listen to. While you're on GUIpodcast.com, you can go to our links tab. I believe our Amazon link is still up. I haven't been on there to verify. I know we dropped Amazon.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's still up or not. I know I looked like 2 weeks ago and it was 2 weeks prior to that where we were notified that we were dropping them.
Right.
So maybe there's a lag time.
Whatever. There is a link on there that should matter.
Yeah, it's TeePublic.
Fucking TeePublic.
Yeah.
Man. Bam.
That's where all the merch is for all the shows on the network. And if you want our spooky designs, I would go and get them before end of year because sometime in the first couple weeks of the new year, they're going to come down.
It's going to come down.
It's going to come down.
There's going to be a few less selections on there.
Going to have to wait till next September to...
You won't be getting them on tote bags. All right.
No tote bags.
Shit.
Nope.
I mean, other stuff too, but...
Yeah. Just tote bags.
Tote bags, all right.
Yeah. You know what look best on tote bags is our PFP tote bags, the Live, Laugh, Love.
Yeah.
There's a Live, Laugh, Love human centipede design that's fucking amazing. I have it on a coffee mug myself.
Best way to drink coffee.
That's right. Out of someone's ass. Ooh. God, that's disgusting.
That'd be a little rough one.
Oh, God. Anyway. But yeah, every show's got tons of designs and tons of just tangential fun shit like the Live, Laugh, and Love human centipede one. That's always a good go-to. Surprise your mother-in-law at Easter, because that's the next big holiday for family, I guess, with this. I wonder if
you could give it to a loved one for Valentine's Day.
You could.
Nothing says I love you like ass to mouth.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's a Hallmark card right there.
Nothing says I love you like ATM.
Yep.
Oh, buddy. That's terrible. I love it. So good. Also, so like I said, this is the last episode of the year. As we do, we'll be taking a few weeks off in January, so I wouldn't expect an episode from us going into the new year until I'd say third week of January probably, and we will be going back to our original release dates prior to the bullshit that happened this year, which moved it over a day on Thursdays. We originally released it on Thursdays for like pretty much almost 3 years. It's just been the back half of 2023. It's been on Fridays.
Yeah.
And I prefer to release on Thursdays because I don't think Friday is a good day to release. So
well,
we'll be going back to, so start looking for us on Thursdays, same time, 5:30ish, and
same bad time,
same bad channel. That's right. You got anything, Hunter? Anything you want to throw out for the end of the year?
No, just fucking Happy New Year, bitches.
Hey, happy fucking New Year.
Yeah.
Don't hold back. It's
That's
fucking
right.
New Year's.
Get your best costume, get on a fucking train.
Oh, God.
I guess not, yeah.
Why? Why did they wear costumes at New Year's? I got to Google this shit. It had to be something. It had to be
gotta be something.
It's got to be something, man.
It's got to be like a trend that happened and just faded out because with, trains, people don't really do that anymore. So who knows?
Yeah, we do
Just fucking party it up, have fun. Don't party too hard, though,
No.
Yeah.
Just don't drive.
Yeah.
Party as hard as you want. Just don't drive.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Party hard as you fucking want. If anybody lets you drive, they're an asshole. And if you try to drive, you're an asshole. I am calling you out. So, and we got tons of episode ideas already planned to probably cover through the first quarter, so we're not lacking on anything. And there's some shit coming out too.
We'll cover in the next episode.
Yep.
Coming up year. Oh, shit.
Be ready. And until we talk to you again, embrace the madness.
Join us at GUIPodcast.com.
In a world with too many reboots and remakes,
two men will stop at nothing to make it even worse.
join Mike the Hobbit and Tondi as they play by their own rules while pitching new takes on some of your favorite and least favorite films and TV shows. What podcast would dare to bring this upon the world?
This is Smack My Pitch Up.
Mike the Hobbit here,
Lowdown Brown.
inviting you to check out Geek Some of the Influence, a podcast that pairs booze with conversation with good friends.
And a little nerd culture.
We get a lot of colorful conversation out of our episodes, but it is here for everyone, no gatekeeping.
Always level up everything we do.
We'll punch up, never punch down.
Exactly.
So check out Geeks Under the Influence everywhere you get your podcasts and join us or die.
Shut the fuck up, Hobbit. Welcome to GUI Nights.
GUI Nights.
Yeah, I am Lowdown Brown. With me as always,
Mike the Hobbit.
this is the tangential side of GUI.
This is like so many of those other shows that has the after the show bit mixed with a little bit of Baywatch Nights, so it's a little sexier. It's a little bit after hours.
Also while tying it into the previous episode of GUI. So look forward to that too, because this comes out the week after the flagship hour-long episode.
So make sure to check out GUI Nights, and when you're done, you can
Go the fuck home.
My name is Amy Bogard,
And I'm Mike the Hobbit.
and we are the hosts of Deeply Upsetting, where we use our expertise to answer your most upsetting hypothetical quandaries, such as what non-winged animal deserves wings?
And what body part deserves a secret mouth?
Which cryptid is the worst roommate?
These questions and more that plague you will be answered on Deeply Upsetting, available anywhere you get your podcasts and at GUIPodcast.com.
Coming straight from the mouths of madness, I'm Lowdown.
I'm FU Hunter.
Do you love horror?
We fucking do.
So this is a podcast dedicated to all things in cinematic horror. We're talking movies, television, composers, special effects artists. We're gonna fucking cover it.
So if you love horror,
Embrace the madness.
Hey guys, Scotty P here with Smash on your left And we are
The Geek Fathers.
That's right, bringing all the trials and tribulations of being a geeky parent.
So welcome to our world.
And as always, join us
Or cry.
In a world of blockbuster movies, there's another dimension.
The dimension of schlock cinema. Join us at Beautiful Disasters on a journey into the fringe territory of B-movie abandon.
We review the flicks that are forgotten or underappreciated to give them a proper place in the annals of celluloid history.
I'm the Groots,
F.U. Hunter.
your guides at Beautiful Disasters. Come along with us for a fun ride. May the schlock be with you.